Ooh-wee. What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. This is my excited face. I am stoked, I'm not gonna lie to you, because today we get to test this guy right here. This is the MCS Life Support System knife, the Commando knife made by Daniele Mauro. And this is an Italian-made blade. Just freaking phenomenal. D-Bad, show us that sheath. I don't have one. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to make my own, but I'm going to tell you why I don't have a sheath for this. This is supposed to be a flawed knife. So there's a whole lot of information about how it's flawed or why it's flawed, even though it's not really flawed. But I just dropped a video on that. I'll put the link down below, along with a link to his channel and his Facebook. If you really want to understand how his channel works, please watch the other video. Watch the video I put down there. It really explains everything about this. I talk about size and the whys and the hows and the whats and all that jazz. If you guys have ever seen the movie Commando, you have seen this freaking knife. This is way better than I expected it to be. Remember, this one's also a little bit bigger than the movie knife. I think it was a custom order, and maybe that's why he says that there's a flaw. I think one of the lines is off by a little bit, but who cares? Honestly, who cares? So that's how much of a perfectionist Daniele Mauro is. This guy made this knife and called it unsellable. Unsellable because there's an imperfection there that I don't see, and there's an imperfection in the threads in here that, and you'll see it in the other video, it works fine. It works. I mean, it's waterproof. It's 100% tight. It's right. It comes on and off. With the little, I'll even show you, even though it's in the other video, I'll show you. Look, it unscrews just like it's supposed to. It's got the compass in there just like it's supposed to, and it screws back on just like it's supposed to. But because the threads aren't smooth, you can't sell this knife. Can't sell it. Are you kidding? That's how much of a perfectionist he is. So imagine if this knife is something he can't sell because he said one of his grind lines is messed up, one of his bevels that I can't see. If he says that's an imperfection so much that he can't sell it, think about what you're getting if you buy one that he can sell you. Holy crap. You are getting literally a mint knife. Mint. Menta in Italian. So I gotta say, man, this thing is beautiful. What today's video is going to be is not a whole lot of this. We're just going to take it outside and start hitting things. We'll do some of the basics, but I really want to just show you that his hollow handled knives are as strong as any fixed blade in the market. Literally, and I'm not saying that. Just it's a solid, like, here's a tube with a solid piece of steel in there, screwed in and somehow welded in to the inside. This thing will not break. It won't. So and I told you, my buddy Joe Mallinson, knife maker, hollow handle knife maker, he has in his collection, I think, 86 actual made Jack Cranes in his collection because he collects and sells. But he's got 86 of originals. So I think what I want to do is bring this one to his shop and let you guys see a side-by-side from an original Crane knife out of Crane shop made by Crane's hands. I think that would be really cool. So we're going to have to do that. As far as this one, I mean, knocked it out of the park, and it's not even sellable. Are you kidding? That'll baffle me forever. All right, so let's go play with this Commando knife. All right, so it's freezing out here. It's really windy, but man, I had to show you guys this in the light. I mean, show me the flaw. I know one person commented and he said that, like, I don't know if it's an eighth. One of the bevels was supposed to start an eighth difference, but this was a custom one, bigger. So I'm wondering if maybe that's why the bevel is off, but I don't know. But it's perfectly ground in. So It's like, does that matter? Not to me. Not to me. It only matters to the master knife maker himself. Golly. So I have to say, look at this balance. Look at this balance. This is sweet, man. This is an absolute banger of a knife. Let me lower you. All right, first things first. I want to show you guys the edge because I tested it inside. Oh, crap. That's right. I used the Select too. I had a bald spot. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. You guys aren't going to believe. Like, this thing is super razor sharp. I'm done. Look at that. Unsellable. Unsellable. I can't imagine his sellable knives. So let's, this thing is sharp, man. That is so, not just sharp like, wow, this is sharp looking. This thing is sharp as a razor. Let's try a, let's try the 1/2-inch nylon rope. We'll just do a basic push cut. I'm going to choke up on it. And golly, it is so freaking sharp. Let's see, 4 layers of leather belt. Let's see, get through all this stuff. I mean, that is as smooth as possible. I mean, this is just the basic stuff. So, bam. Extension cord. No freaking problem. Let's see. This is a nice, big, thick, and this is sycamore too. This isn't pine. Bam. Bam. And what I want to do is I want to swing harder than I normally would because I want to show you, and I'm holding it at the end, which puts all the stress right here. So if it can take that, bam, bam, bam. Let's see. If it can take that, it can take anything, right? I'm hitting it hard. I didn't tighten that. But let's see, we got the tire here. Oh, I missed the tire. Bam. I went right up to the high spot too, where the steel belts are. Bam. This thing, bam. It's just incredible. Oh, can't even get out of there. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so the edge apparently can take damage. Just so far, not on this one. All right, so let's because it's a beast. Oh, you know what? Let's go over here to. God, I love that. Ooh. Let's go over here and test the plastic mesh, the test of tests. And I know for those of you who don't have plastic mesh, you can't understand how this is the test of tests, but so many knives fail. Not this one. Not this one. Let's see, we got the soccer ball. Now, I'm going through this kind of fast because I really just want to hit with this knife. Look at this. Bam. Bam. Just shredding. Shredding. All right, so now it's time to hit. Now it's time to hit. I'm done with all the, oh, you know what? We do have to like baton with it, stuff like that, because people want to know. And normally when you baton with a knife that has a weak tang, you hold it really close to the tang, so you put all the pressure on the blade itself. We're going to hold it down here, and we're going to hit with it. Why? Because I'm confident in this blade. I'm confident in this build construction. I'm confident in Daniele Mauro. So that's why we're going to do it. Now we just have to find a good, nice piece of something big and hard. You're welcome, ladies. And I don't know if I have a baton good enough, but we're going to try this anyway. So I'm going to hold it way back here at the end. It is swedged, so I'm probably going to end up losing some batons here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, man. I'll just beat this knife anywhere because it doesn't matter. Ugh. Ugh. All right, so now I'm going to actually beat on the handle itself, on that sweet little knob. I think I just loosened it by hitting it. That's the threaded part. I loosened threaded, so it doesn't matter. I don't mean loosen the blade. Ugh. That's a serious spot in there. Surprised I didn't throw that into my leg. That was real close. Pass. The death of D-bed. You guys saw it right here. All right. Oh, let's look at all the warps that didn't happen. Finer than Mel's Diner right there. Woo-wee. All right, so far, it's a knife. Golly, I love that. I love that. I love spinning it because it's just so well balanced. All right, so let's come over here, pick a nice spot to smash. Oh, yeah. So I can see where he had an issue lining that up. I don't think maybe I just didn't tighten it enough. Oh, I was just hitting that. Never mind. I was wondering why that was loose. Just got one in my mouth. Gross. I had a big wood chip in my mouth. Get out of my way. Well, let's see. No loosening. Nope. Okay, then we keep going. I just hit that thing sideways. No loosening. No nothing. I just left the gym. I did triceps today. This is kicking my butt. All right. So, let's see. You hear that? That's the only thing I heard was right there. Wow. Ta-da! All right, let's go see if we can't find a 1-inch forestry. Woo! It is freezing out here. I keep doing this to make sure it's tight. So far, so good. Man, this thing's a beast. This thing's a beast. All right, let me put pause so we can walk over there. All right, we made it. We made it. Let's start just shredding this thing down. I mean, just like it's nothing. Let's see if we can take this freestanding piece right here. Bam. 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 Oh, I broke it. Well, now, this is getting harder because it's a nice thick piece. Oh, that was a lot of breaking. But what happens when you don't break? What happens if we just go through? Wow! Man, it's so cold out here. Whoa! Alright, so Daniele Mauro. Maron. This thing is beautiful. Alright, so it's a really comfortable swing. I loved hitting with it. It was just a masher, a basher, just a trasher. I mean, this thing is dope, yo. I put a lot of power into these swings. I didn't want to chintz the swing. I wanted to just, bam, just swing. And swing is what I did. And I got to hit this thing with a lot of extra oomph, you know. And I got to say, that was crazy cool. That was crazy cool. This thing, hollow handle knife. Oh, you got a hollow handle. You're going to break a hollow handle, blah, 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 blah. It's on there. The handle is right there. As a matter of fact, let's take this off. See if we can get the sun to peek in there. That's still solid. There's nothing wrong in there. So, a lot of people have questions about hollow handle knives. Can you use it as an actual knife? Now, if I was going to say if I had this knife, I do have this knife. If this is my knife, am I going to take it out and just smash things? No, I have no need to. Am I going to be stabbing through tires? No. You know what this knife is for. Everybody knows what this knife is for. This knife is for, get away from my daughter. Get away from my back door. You better put that package back on my porch. That's what this knife is for. This knife This knife is for helping Bennett let off some steam. You all know what I'm talking about. This thing is just bad, man. It is a bad mamba jamba. Follow the links below. Watch the other video I did if you want to see like more about him and his website and all that. But you can go to the website below. There's going to be 3 lines. Looks like this. Boop. In the top right hand corner. Hit those. And the bottom one is going to say contacti. And that is contact. And hit that, and you'll see a thing pop up, a little form, and it'll say, tell us about your project. So let's say you wanted a commando knife, but you didn't want it 9 and a little bit less than 1/4 inches long. Maybe you wanted it 10 inches long, or this one's 10 1/4. Maybe you wanted it 6 inches long. Maybe you wanted a version that's like a cool EDC that looks like this. He can do it. He can do anything. So get over there, tell him what you want, and he can make it. This thing, and not only, it doesn't have to be hollow handle. He can make you something full tang. He can. He has a dagger out there that's sick. But definitely check out his stuff. This is awesome. This is not the last video you will see of this. No, sorry, Bob. All right, that's it for that one. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Until next knife.